Dragapult versus Mega Lucario. Okay. More Mega Lucario action. If there was a Mega Azul, would you be X or Y shaped? I don't know. All right. Riolu start. Ooh, the Halucha start. Not good. Yeah. The Halucha start is not great. How many go to cut? Top 16, I believe. So do you think lists that incorporate 4 of Cinderace? No clue. Are Japanese players still playing Bolt? I'm sure some of them are. All right, Brock's scouting to start. I'm definitely getting some basics here. The question is, what basics do we get? It's playing the penny. Just gonna go for the double Dreepy, okay. I am curious how this matchup actually plays out, to be honest. It seems like Lucario could definitely hold its own, for sure. I can even see it being an unfavorable matchup for Dragapult. Especially if they play Maximum Belt for the big one hit, right? And has draw power for next turn. Dracloak and a Fire Energy. So the hand's good. Value not retreating to Budew there. It's just going to be the pass over. We have a Fighting Energy here. It's going to go to the active. And then into the Liz Determination. Didn't they have a Gong in hand? Am I trolling? Oh no, that's a premium power boost up, whatever it's called. Makuhita and Lunatone. At the very least, they can take the knockout with the Soul Rock. They don't need the Lucario, but Lucario seems pretty good here as well. There's the Ultra Ball. I assume Lucario is going to get loaded up here or get grabbed here. They're going to start swinging with it. Yep. There's the Lucario. In the knockout. Where's the energy go? Is it anywhere or anywhere on your bench? Riolu and Makuhita getting an energy each. Countercatcher was top decked. They do have a Dracloak to work with. I believe the supporters in they have in hand are all... They have 3 Ionos. What is this? TCG Live? They could bring up the... They can bring up the moon here. Just saving the counter catcher though. Intent with just giving up a prize card to the other side here, it looks like. They did find a Buddy Poffin. It looks like it is a Dusknoir build. Or at least a little Dusknoir line. Not going for any Duskulls though, just going for Dreepies. And then still has the Recon Directive to work with. Another Dracloak. They can evolve the active here. Christian win round 9? No, ended up being a tie. Ultra Ball coming out as well, getting rid of Monkey Dory and Dusknoir. I'm actually curious to see what they grab. Fez seems pretty weak to put in play. They're going for the Maractus, okay. They can't get into the Maractus this turn, but it could be what they go into on the following turn to try and slow the game down. All right, draw through with Lunatone to start things off. Already has a knockout on the active, obviously. And no Badoo to slow him down, so here come the items. Actually, they might have Boss KO Dracloak in hand. Well, I mean, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Any Absol? No, we've not seen a single Absol yet. Is Maractus a Psyduck tech in Poltnor? I think it's just kind of good. More so than anything. Oh, they play the Genesect? Sheesh, bro. This could get brutal. I think they have Genesect's tool card plus Boss KO Dracloak. So there's not even a threat of a Dragapult next turn. Because they're locking out the potential of the Neo Upper. Yeah, so it's going to have to be a... They can even load up the Lunatone to be able to attack. Oh, but they're not. Okay. So we could still trap the Lunatone this turn. Actually, I don't even know what the Lunatone does. This is looking pretty brutal, though. With a Super Rod. It looks like Dracloak Energy Monkey Dory. Counter Catcher. Oh, wait, Counter Catcher the Genesect, though. That's going to be a good trap. And then Laser Termination for 8 cards. We go Maractus to trap the Genesect now. 2 for 50. Oh, that's like super weak. You could like infinitely Maractus that, right? With like a Monkey Dory. Or not infinitely, but close. No, not really. If you had double Monkey Dory, I guess you're cooking. The trap on the Genesect is even better though, because you do no damage. So it's stuck there until you want to move it, unless they play Turo and can find Turo. Ultra Ball coming out for another Dracloak. Oh, this looks pretty similar to what Kato actually played in Frankfurt. It looks like there's a Cornerstone in there, and it's like a 1-1. A 1-1, what's it called there? 1-1 Dusclops. Boss found off the second Loke. Attach active, and then Maractus, not going to bench the Fez. They could have put Fez in play and drawn cards, so it just doesn't seem worth it. 0 damage from the Maractus, because just like it's resistant to grass. The last Mega Lucario list we saw had multiple... The last Mega Lucario list we saw had multiple Turo. Let's see if this list... if this deck plays any Turo. We also haven't seen there's a research. We haven't seen their ace spec yet, I guess. I would assume it's the maximum belt, but it might not be. Looks like maximum belt there in the hand. Draw 3 with Lunatone. Attach return to Lucario and pass. Okay. They've bought themselves at least a turn so far. We'll see if there's a Turo on the next turn. They got Duskull to work with. Giving up the Neo upper energy. And there's the Brock scouting. Could get a third Drakloak here or some basics to work with. Going for the Drakloak. All the draw power in the world set up. Can't use the Neo upper energy anymore unless they KO the Genesect. I doubt they play Tool Scrapper. Book number 3. Alright, gonna start to build it up. And then, yeah, Maractus once again. 15 minutes left, so plenty of time. But I don't think they can actually win by deck out. Oh, there's the Turo. Okay. Dragapult can start swinging next turn. There is 2 Lucarios in play as well. So, I don't know. Maybe there is like a... Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. It's the same list that Lucario played last week, except Haru is playing Lilies instead of Research. It does look like that for sure. You didn't pay out for Hedrick? Oh, did I not? No, this was actually this prediction was for, I don't remember what match this was for. This is for one of the matches here in Japan. I'm just gonna delete it because I don't remember which one. If he plays Rock Candy, looking good for Pult. How does Candy matter here? I don't think Candy matters here at all, does it? It's just going to come down to Ionos at this point. You need to attack a couple times with Pult. You need to attack like 3 times with Pult to win this game from here, I think. I think you want to like... I think you maybe KO the Makuhita. You maybe KO the Makuhita? This kind of looks over, right? No, because currently Lucario doesn't just one-hit the... Lucario doesn't just one hit. They need maximum belt or double power up. So like if you get 3 attacks off with Pulse here, I think you're in a fine spot. The question is, do you need to pick off any little guys on your way to the KOs on the Lucarios, or do you try and KO both Lucario? You maybe do just try and KO both Lucario. Because you could counter catch up the bench Lucario, hit it for 200, put 6 on this Lucario, then hit it again, put 6, and then hit it, knock it out. So that might just be the line here. Oh, but they're going to go back into the Cactus, actually, instead. Okay, so they're going back to Cactus. There is a Turo gone. How many Turo do they play? Might become a question here. Oh, maybe not. Maybe they're taking the Cactus for backup just in case. Interesting. Because now they can Artisan for it. So maybe they're thinking I might need access to the Cactus, so I just want to get it in play. I feel like, am I trolling, or is Counter Catcher the bench Lucario not better here? I guess this is a... No, you want to... If you Counter Catcher the bench Lucario here, you do 200 to that, 6 to this Lucario, and then next turn you KO it and 6 more, and then next turn you win by KOing the other Lucario. I feel like that's the line here to take. Now they go back in with the Artisan to shuffle the deck. Maybe they're going to grab the Cactus here? They did put it back in the deck. No hits of Iono. Build a big board state with Dusknoir. I mean, they don't play Dusknoir. It's just a 1/1 Dusclops. You still win in 3 attacks this way? Oh, you're right. You do still win in 3 attacks. But you had like a counter catcher right then. Would you not want to use it right then? Maybe it's the same thing. No, maybe you want to save the counter catcher to combo with Iono. The next Iono. I guess this maybe does make more sense, to be honest. It is still 3 attacks, though. You're right. So maybe we threaten the Makuhitas here? They play best of 1. This plays around second Turo better, I think. End up with the 6 on the Soul Rock there. I guess they could remove that from play, possibly, to stop the draw power from Lunatone. You only need 1 Gust, but if you Gust now, you still need 1 more Gust. Well, at this point, they still need 2 Gusts, right? Because they're going to Gust up the bench one. The bench one's just going to hard retreat, probably. Well, I guess maybe. Maybe it won't, actually. They can't... Did they just grab maximum belt? That'd be pretty good. Getting maximum belt there would be pretty good. Does Lucario just win with Power Shaker ×2 and a modifier like tool? Double Power Shaker just knocks out the active here. That's all I need is the double Power Shaker. Or the maximum belt. They need one of the two. But they don't just win. They draw 2 prize cards and go down to 1. Night Stretcher. Just an attachment. Nope, Hariyama. Gonna go chase a 1 prizer here. Okay. Then there's the research. I mean, if they get to keep this hand, they're in a pretty good spot. It's 260. How much HP does it have? 340? It's got 80 HP left. You can't really afford to not. I guess their prizes are offset by 1. But you didn't bench. If they had benched Dusclops last, could they have benched Duskull last turn? Benching Duskull last turn would have given more options going into this turn. Maybe they should have. Okay, there's Artisan. They go for the Maractus. I don't know if they're going to go into it, though. I feel like it would have just cussed the Duskull. But they would have another Dracloak to work with, which I guess is still good. But you are right. They probably, yeah, that is fair. They would have just gusted the Duskull anyways. But then we have 1+1. But then we have +1 Dracloak in play, right? That's pretty good. Also, if they whiff the Gust, then we would have the Duskull in play as well. If they just punch the active Dragon Ball for the turn. I think it was benching it still kind of makes sense then. Okay, there is the run to the Maractus here. Boss up the Lunatone. And Maractus trap it. Oh, is it weak to grass? It does 40? Dude, the thing's gonna die so fast. They have another Churro in hand, but do you play it here? Do you need to play it here? I don't even know if you need to be honest. Immediate Churro on it. Lucario gets pushed. This is still winnable, though. Oh, maybe it's not. They just have game! Oh my gosh! And I mean, that was a big game too, because the loser of this gets goes out of cut. Dude, they just had everything, bro. Turo, Hariyama, double power. Whatever you want to call them. Triple power tablet plus premium pro protein shake, whatever they're called.